Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Assassin's Creed Mirage. As you can probably guess by my outfit, I've done some stuff in between parts. So I guess we'll start with this. I unlocked the Zanj Uprising outfit well, I say I unlocked it. I can't remember, I think I got this in the last part, right? But as you can also see, I completely upgraded it. I also found some outfit dyes, 2 for this outfit. So like that's what it looks like without it. It's the classic assassin white. And then you have the tan one, and then you have the black one, which is the one I preferred. And then I do have some dyes for a couple of outfits that I don't have. This one here is for the Abbasid Knight outfit, and this is for the Rostam outfit. But I don't have those yet. It is weird to me though that it says unknown outfit, but when you go to the dye, it just tells you what outfit it is anyway. And then as you can see, the Zanj Uprising sword also fully upgraded. So it deals significantly more damage than my Initiate sword. And then I also found the Hidden One dagger, which has to do with poison, which we don't have, but I imagine we'll get at some point. Also fully upgraded, so that it does more damage. Well, actually, it does less damage than my Initiate dagger, but it does more defense damage, which I'm pretty sure is more important with the dagger. I don't know. Also unlocked or found the Rebels Talisman and the Horned Lion Talisman. I decided to go with the Rebels one because I feel like where it's placed, having like a metal one back there would be annoying as fuck, whereas this one here looks like it's mostly cloth, which would be better, in my opinion. And then we obviously have the costumes we had, but I also bought the Far East Merchant costume because as I was which looks like this. It's not a bad look, but I just don't. Maybe later. But yeah, as I was running around, I got a bunch of merchant favor tokens. Once you get one of them, you can trade it into any trade good merchant. As you saw when we talked to what's his face last part, to get a discount. And then if you give them 2 more, you get a 20% discount. And then if you give them 3 more after that, you get a 30% discount, which is the maximum discount, and it applies to all the merchants across the city. So I did manage to get 6 of them to get the maximum discount. So, and I had the money, so I bought the costume because it wasn't going to get any cheaper. And then on top of that, as you can see, the Harbiya district is almost fully completed. All we have is a Tale of Baghdad up here. But I went and I found everything. None of it had any real, like, video-worthy stuff to it. Like, if you want, like, if I wanted to do guides for it, then like, the lost books and the mysterious shards could probably be turned into guides. But, like, the gear chests are just there. For the most part, you go there and you might have to figure out how to get into a building, but it's like right there. The lost books are more or less the same. I think the one that I found had a little bit more because you had to come from like a little bit further away. And the mysterious shards are held by people in black robes that actually like patrol around. So like the one was over here, I do believe. Yeah. And they patrolled like around. I don't remember what the patrol path was. I remember that I got them near this bridge. But yeah, it's like a person in black robes with 2 guards behind them and a restricted zone around them. That you can pickpocket, at least the ones I found, you can pickpocket them. You can also just straight up murder them and take it. So yeah, Dervis's artifacts we can go and turn in. So we'll do that. And then just to see what they're like, because I didn't want to do the Tales of Baghdad because I assumed that that's basically side quests. So I figured this part, since, you know, it's going to start with me explaining everything that I did, that we would go and turn in the artifacts I got, because I got 4 from there. And then I also did the Northern Wilderness. As you can see, Wilderness is all just one thing. But since they still have it separated, I figured, like, by, like, the border lines that are there, I figured I'd just stick with the Northern Wilderness. Weirdly enough, though, only 2 Tales of Baghdad in all the wilderness, both of them in the north, in the northern part. What is this? Oh yeah, and we'll also do this. The well, I don't know. We haven't been there yet. We will probably be sent there at some point, so maybe I won't. But that's where you turn in the lost books. But yeah, that's why the wilderness isn't complete, because it's not. If it wasn't in the northern part, I didn't do it. So, uh, so first things first, we will. There we go. We will return the items, or we'll take the artifacts that I pickpocketed to Dervis's shop to see what we get, because I honestly couldn't tell you. As for the tokens, I didn't use too many of them. I did futz around with them a little bit, but the way I play, it seems like basically just the merchant tokens, because they unlock chests, and the power tokens are probably going to be the only ones that I really use. But I mean, that could change in the future. Who knows? Upgrading stuff, not that difficult. May become more difficult in the future, but is he? There he is.
Well met.
Good to see you again, Basim.
This may interest you.
Oh, a good harvest. Nicely done.
This is a weird exchange. Oh, and then I need 6 more, eh? Alright, well, let's
Keep
leave
well,
and see
old
what we
man.
got for that.
Be safe out there, Basim.
Oh, a bunch of crafting materials. Alright, well, I mean, that's fine. I'll need them when we get new equipment or upgrades to our current stuff. Alright, well, let's open the investigation menu to untrack that. Oh, whoops. Quite what I meant to do. And then we'll head over here to do this Tale of Baghdad up at the monastery. They also have, if you remember in the other Assassin's Creed games, like, I want to say Origins was the first one to do it, where they had like little riddles for you to solve. They have similar stuff in here. Not sure if I have any. No, the enigmas are gone. That's a shame, because I kind of wanted to show you the one, because I had to look it up, because it was a picture. It was just like a child's picture, basically. And it was supposed to tell you where this treasure was. And it was just like, this treasure is near the water with some buildings. And it's like, okay. And that's all they gave you. Is there no, like, oh, there it is. But yeah, nothing was like overly complicated or had any story to it, so I ended up doing it all.
Grant me guidance.
Oh, it's you then.
What grief moves you to invoke your god so openly?
Ah, perhaps my prayers have been answered. Could you help a humble monk pay his respects?
You are well armed for a monk.
I was a violent man in a former life, who now seeks to atone in service to God. Though I will admit, some of my old skills have served me well in performing his work.
I can respect a warrior who has found a higher calling. What is your need?
I seek a holy man, buried in one of the older, overgrown graves, but I cannot read the epitaphs written in your tongue.
A simple enough task. I will see what I can find.
Okay, I hope that we just need to like follow you and read the ones that he points out, because
It would be a very old grave, overgrown with weeds.
okay.
Benedict the Dark. A man of great appetites. I do not believe the Christians sanctify gluttony.
No, not usually. Alright, an overgrown grave. I mean, this one, nah, I wouldn't consider that overgrown. To be fair, I really wouldn't consider the one that I read overgrown either, but... Well, this one certainly looks overgrown.
Theodore the Bold, who held nothing sacred but remained consistent in his actions. Admirable to some, perhaps, but he does not have the sound of a saint.
No, not really. I mean, like you said, it's not a bad thing. I mean, being consistent in your actions is always good. I don't know. It looks like flowers, not weeds, but...
Leo the Enlightened. His wisdom was only exceeded by his piousness.
That sounds right.
Here is one deserving of some reverence. Monk, I believe I have found your saint.
God be praised. I must retrieve the bones before we are discovered.
I thought you were here to pay respect, not rob a grave.
There is no theft. His bones belong to the church, and will do more good among the faithful than rotting in the ground.
If your church has no objection, then who am I to judge?
There is only one whose judgment matters, and I trust he will be forgiving.
Hey! Stop what you're doing!
Unfortunately, the Khalifa's men are not so tolerant of unlicensed grave digging.
Explain yourselves, you filthy shits, or die!
They are guilty of worse crimes. God forgive me, but there are times when violence is the only course.
On that, we are agreed.
Time to die!
I don't remember what the buttons are.
The devil!
Keep it
Okay,
up! Measure your strikes! Yes! Nice hit!
okay, I do remember the buttons.
Pissing yourself?
Thy will be done!
There!
You know not.
All right. No, I want to talk to the... There we
There
go.
was no other way to resolve this. These kinds of men understand only violence and cruelty.
You have performed God's will, my friend. He will surely bless you with good fortune.
I answer to another calling. But I will not turn down a bit of extra luck.
All right. Which completes this entire district. Oh, $100, not bad. Alright. Well, I guess we'll head... I don't know, neither of the other ones are really near a viewpoint, right? So I guess we may as well head north. It's something to do with a flooded section of town. And there's a person, because I was up there for one of the enigmas, there was a person who was, I guess I should mark it on the map. Something about a door, and I don't know if, like, it was they couldn't get through the door, or, like, the door was, like, in their head or something. I don't know. I wasn't quite sure how the Tales from Baghdad work, so I didn't want to get too close to any of them, you know? But I could hear, like, I know that the other one is actually near where the, oh yeah, this is my new horse. It's a, you know, it's a horse. I mean, there really isn't much to say about it. It's a horse. It was the one I chose because of its name, but I don't even remember what its name was anymore. Oh, actually, I should. Nope, can't check it there. Oh, although
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
I did change the bird, so that's the bonus skin that I got from the Ubisoft Club. But yeah, the other Tale of Baghdad that we're gonna do has something to do with like a curse. I don't know if the guy is cursed or his family's cursed or what, but I remember there's something to do with the curse. But anyway, as I was running around, you know, really enjoying the game. I mean, I didn't get into too many fights. And as you could see there, I could definitely use some practice in them. But so far, it still seems like if you counter somebody, you automatically get the kill. I was a little worried that um, with the ability on my other sword getting the extra damage after parry, that's why I was getting the option to kill people. But I don't know, it doesn't seem to be. Alright. Hello.
What are you gawking at?
You sound like someone in need of help.
I will take it when I can.
Then I shall offer it. What is the problem?
This house belonged to my mother before she passed away. It holds an object of great value. A treasure, you might say.
A treasure?
Suddenly he's all ears.
Treasure intrigues me, but it does not rule my heart, nor my ears.
Anyway, unless I find a way inside, the treasure is lost forever.
As a child, I was quite the treasure hunter. Now is as good a time as any to renew that interest.
For a fee? So be it. After the job is complete.
Where exactly will I find this treasure?
My mother, a potter by trade, hid it inside a blue lusterware amphora.
Lusterware? That is a treasure in itself.
After her death, my grief was great, and I could not bring myself to enter the house and claim my birthright. Now I return only to find the place has sunk. Please, bring me what is mine.
Your birthright shall be restored.
You know, I gotta say, there's something weird about the voice acting. Like, the voice actors aren't doing a bad job or anything. It's like, whoever edited the lines together left too big of pauses in between certain sentences. Oh wow, really? I 100% just kind of assumed that there would be like a path in underwater. I mean, to be fair, there still might be, but... Nope. Well... no, I'm not really seeing anything. And any further away than that, it wouldn't really make much sense that it would lead into the house.
Guide me, Enkidu.
Let's see, does the bird see any... Oh, that's suspicious, under the water over there. But once again, it seems too far away to, yeah, it's just a completely different house under here. Although, it is connected to this house. Yup. Oh, whoops, wrong button.
Hopefully, the damp has not damaged the treasure.
Ugh. There we go. Hello. Okay. What did she say it was? I don't know what lusterware is, but I'm assuming it's this little vase here.
Here is the amphora. No way to open it other than to break it. Whatever it contains must be of great value.
Have you found the amphora
Oh,
yet?
there she is. Yeah, it's right here. And smash.
So much for your mother's fine work.
Just looked like a chunk of copper.
And since when was a lump of copper
I was right.
considered a great treasure?
Your ignorance betrays you. With this copper, I will make 100 lusterware vases. Now, here is your fee. And a little extra for not running off with my treasure when you had the chance.
I wonder what would have happened if I'd broken it myself. You know? Like, because I imagine that it is a choice to break it. I mean, it's not like it was the sturdiest thing. Yeah, I'll do this one since it's actually near a road. But yeah, I wonder if like I picked up the copper, if I could then go and talk to him and be like, here's the copper, or if it just immediately counted as me stealing it. Because I could very easily see somebody going in there and just being like, all right, well, I know what I'm looking for, and then just like smashing the pots that aren't that, you know? Also, one other change that I did make was actually to my controls. Because where you see follow road at the bottom, it used to be hold, now it's double tap X, because, man, hold to follow road, it took it so long. Like, it took an incredibly long amount of time for it to actually activate. Like, you had to hold down the button for so long. I make it sound like it was like a minute. It was like 5 seconds, but that's still way too long. And you may have noticed on the map there when fast traveling, you know, I do have to hold the button to do it, but it takes like half a second. Well, that's because there's another option for how long you have to hold the button in the menu. I was hoping that it would also alter that, but it did not. But we can also do, see, now that's how long it took for follow road, which is an incredibly long time, or at the very least way longer than it needed to be. There's also a there's like a walled off like little town out here that I went to. The inside of it is restricted, but for some reason at the one gate, the restricted zone, oh, it could actually be this place right here. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. So like the inside of this is restricted, I think, or at the very least you're not supposed to just walk in the gates. But for some reason, despite not registering as a restricted zone, this is considered still restricted, right? No. Oh, I don't know then. Last time I was here, I hadn't done anything. But even standing out here, those guys would like start to come after me. Like it would start to register like they were turning hostile. But yeah, I don't know what the problem with it was then. Okay, well, I don't want you to go that way. I just want you to follow. Nope, just keep going this way. As in the other games, the follow road isn't necessarily the best. There we go. And sometimes you do have to correct part. I don't know why they do that sometimes. Like, I don't know what programming they have for the path for the horse to follow, that every once in a while it'll take like a longer way around. Also, I'm not sure how fighting animals works in this game yet. There actually is some in this village that we're going to. But I didn't fight them because why would I? Fighting animals in these games usually sucks. I don't know why I decided to kill the snakes. They were just kind of there, and I had bad experiences with them in Odyssey a lot.
What troubles you?
My friends, my neighbors, all dead. Slain by an evil spirit.
Evil spirit?
I saw her. A Sa'la. A most deadly creature.
You saw her? Are you certain?
Yes, I am certain.
With your true eye or your mind's eye? The latter cannot always be trusted.
طبعا. No matter the eye, what else could it be? To take so many lives so quickly.
It will not be the first demon I have met. Nor will it be the last.
That way, huh? Okay. Well, I mean, I can hear what, like, snake noises as I ran past there, but I didn't. I mean, there's a dead person there.
The air. Its burning touch gnaws at my skin. Is this the breath of the Si'ala? Chinese markings.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe they brought fireworks and somebody set them off inside.
The crystals within this jar. My guess, salamoniac. Or something like it.
Dude, I think I am
I
getting
should not
high as
linger.
fuck.
The poisoned vapor from the crystals has grown weak, but could still prove deadly.
Oof, let's get some fresh air here. So what I'm hearing is the place needs to be aired out. Okay, well, let's see if that's enough to
Beware!
talk to the...
The Sa'ala walks among us. Do not become her next victim.
Okay, well, apparently that wasn't enough. Oh, there's another dead guy here.
Flesh blistered. Almost melted in places. A most unnatural death.
Okay, I can't go inside, though. What about up here? Was there anybody? No. Okay, and then there was that lady. I see another dead body down there. I mean, I also see the lions there. That would be the animals that I saw before. Okay, now is that the only one? Looks like it.
Men with wagons came from that direction.
Well, yeah, I can see that. I mean, there's nothing to investigate here, though. The hell is this thing? That's something they, like, pull out behind their fishing boats to toss fish into as they do it? Like, huh. Oh, there's another dead body. But apparently it's not going to tell us anything. I mean... Oh, there's a donkey, but that doesn't help. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to be going with this. I mean, I came, I investigated, there was a lion, I killed it. There was crystals that poisoned the air, that I don't know what the hell they were. I mean, there's more wagons over here, but I don't see any bodies. Over here is where the treasure was buried. I mean, there's a lot of cats running around. I mean, unless I missed something inside that building that was poison. Oh,
Something heavy was dragged along here.
okay, so I just followed the tracks in the wrong direction then. I mean, they seem to just kind of stop there.
Beware! The Sa'lat walks among us. Do not become her next victim.
Don't see any tracks either way there. I mean, so I got tracks here, and that stopped here, but looked like they're turning towards the stairs. Then over here. And up here. And I mean, this is just leading us back to the... Yeah, nothing there. I mean, no, there doesn't seem to be anything else there. Oh, no, that's just gonna be a basket. Oh, wait.
The emblem of the Khalifa's palace.
Okay, I forgot that I had Assassin Vision in this one. I've been playing too many other games where that isn't, you know, like I said, I've been playing a lot of Odyssey, where, you know, you don't have the eagle vision, you just have the eagle itself.
Merchants stopped here, watered their animals at the river. Something was offloaded. The tracks suggest it was the villagers' doing. Was the wagon's owner even aware? I must share my findings with the survivor.
Okay. I mean, excuse me if I didn't, you know, think to check the pile of loose wood on the ground for clues.
Huh. I am glad the Sa'lat did not get you. Was it a hard fight?
Not at all, which is usually the case when the opponent does not exist.
Of course she exists.
There is no demon. Not here. It was the desperation of your friends that led to this tragedy.
What? Are you sure?
Chinese merchants passed through, pausing to water their animals, correct? At this point, your friends decided to steal a chest of jars, not knowing they held a harmful vapor. Most likely something the Khalifa's alchemists requested for their studies. When your friends opened the jars, the poison killed them within a few heartbeats. I know that look. Shame. Guilt.
The jars. It was my idea to steal them. I thought they might hold something we could sell.
I am sorry. Truly, I am. But now you must live with the consequences of your actions.
What have I done? I have caused the deaths of so many.
Okay, I was wondering why it wasn't completing, but there we go. Alright.
How can I ever live with this terrible burden?
Heyo, skill point. Although if it's just one, heyo, worthless. Because I need 3. Still don't have focus, so I don't know what it does. Alright. That's going to be annoying that it's going to stay there. It's not like there isn't even another skill that I could buy, right? That one costs 2. That one costs 2. That one I need to progress in the story. I mean, so unless this is one skill point, and that's why it's... Because, I mean, most games where, you know, you have multiple... Or where you can spend multiple skill points, or you have to spend multiple skill points anyway. Usually, unless you have enough to buy something, it doesn't give you, like, the, hey, you have a... Like, it'll tell you that you have a skill point, but not, like, give you a marker indicating that you should go and do something with it. Alright, so with that, that is all of the, I don't know, bonus stuff, I guess. Clue not found. Order member runs the dig site. Baghdad's prisons, forcing enemies to the Caliphate to work their dig sites. Oh, right. Anyway, I'm going to regroup at the Bureau for the next part and then continue on with the main quest. So I think I'll continue doing the Tales of Baghdad on camera. This worked out so that it was about 40 minutes, which is a decent length for a video. So I may save them because they weren't very long. So I may wait like this time until I have 3 or 4 and then do them in one part, because otherwise they're just going to be like very small, but like very short parts. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.